happy holidays, everybody. Hope everybody is enjoying the December. And it's crazy to think that 2024 is almost over. And it's been kind of interesting for me, to say the least, because yes, well, the diecast line wasn't that good with, horrible distribution and all that. I was in my sophomore year of college, just trying to finish out stuff and just getting a little bit of a bit of an understanding of what I want to do with my life in the future. So that was certainly interesting, but I'm happy that I'm finally out from exams and I can review these cards because yes, while studying for finals, I was able to go out to my local Targets and get some new cards, such as the 2-pack of GRC, Jackson, Strom, Miguel Camino, Kevin Shiftwright, and my first 2025 release, Winford Bradford Weatherford, the RPM racer from Cars 1. So yes, I'm looking forward to reviewing these guys in the coming days, but first I do want to start with this 2-pack because the GRC line is kind of like a mixed bag because a lot of people just feel weird that they're not doing all the World Grand Prix races, because basically what they did was they did I think they did 7 of the World Grand Prix races and then 2 of course 3 next gens. So we have McQueen, Francesco, Carla, Max, Raul, Miguel, Shu, and then for course we have Jackson and Cruz. So yeah, they didn't do Jeff, Lewis, Rip, or Nigel, but I think we are getting them Jeff and Lewis next year for the GRC line, which is pretty cool. So yeah, hopefully I can get those soon, as soon as they release. But for now, we're going to be focusing on this wonderful 2-pack. Oh, and by the way, yes, this Christmas setup is here. As you can see in the background, I have my Funko Pop SpongeBob, Patrick, and the Advent Calendar from 2020. I haven't bought any of the other Advent Calendars because from what I've heard, they aren't the best. But hello everyone, welcome back to another review here on the channel. And today, we're going to be reviewing the 2-pack of GRC Jackson and Miguel Camino. Well, Jackson specifically, because I do want to give these to the individual reviews since I have a lot to say about them. So yeah, we will be reviewing Jackson today. Miguel, we will review for another time, but I'm going to go over the packaging now so that I can show you what it looks like. So let's take a look at it, shall we? So as you can see, we have this nice continuation of what was shown on the singles, being more expanded of the racetrack, the fan stands, which look rather empty, but I mean, it still look pretty cool. The characters artwork, so I do believe these are just like edited versions of the normal artworks with the GRC logos, which is pretty nice, though I don't mind that they reused artworks. The new for 2024 logo. Excuse me. And yeah, I'm gonna be honest, it's so weird seeing a Cars 3 character next to a Cars 2 character. It almost doesn't feel right. I do wish there was more background on the series though, because it would give us some context as to why Jackson is next to Miguel. Maybe they're buddies. I don't know. So we have the GRC logo for Storm and Miguel here. The diecast. So now, funnily enough, this is going to be my first Miguel diecast. I don't have his regular version, so yeah, that's why I'm saving him. I have a lot to say about Miguel, but for Jackson, I do have quite a bit of variance of him. Of course, you have the names on the bottom, which is a little odd. I do wish they kind of put it slanted on the packaging. I think that would look kind of cool, but I mean, it's not a big deal, I guess. On the back here, we have the other 2-pack of the case, GRC Lightning McQueen and Shu Todoroki. I did see this in my local Target, but I didn't pick it up because I already had McQueen. And besides, this 2-pack is coming back for next year, so I skipped on this one. But did it on this one because this 2-pack is not coming out next year. Miguel isn't a 2-pack, but with Raul instead of Storm, which I think makes a little bit more sense because World Grand Prix Racer next to World Grand Prix Racer. But yeah, I talk a lot in the beginning. Let's not waste any time and get this 2-pack all opened up. Alrighty, so here are Jackson and Miguel out of the package, looking pretty good, especially in the GRC forms. Now, like I mentioned, Miguel will get his own review, so step aside, Miguel. It's Storm's time to shine. Jackson Storm. So for the appearance, we don't have anything because he didn't appear in anything physical like movies, shorts, books. Hopefully the GRC will get a book because hey, if the Glow Racer got a book, this is more than likely to get a book. A short would be amazing, but I mean, I highly doubt they're gonna do it. So I think a book is a lot more likely. So yeah, that's hopefully he'll appear somewhere. But anyways, so yeah, as for releases, he's available as a single, and then there's 2-pack with Miguel. But if you missed on both of them this year, you don't need to worry because he's coming back for next year as a single. So yeah, they're carrying a lot of the GRC stuff over to next year, which normally I'd have a problem with, but considering how bad distribution was this year, I don't mind it, honestly. I really don't. But enough of all that mumbo jumbo. Let's take a look at the diecast itself, shall we? So first off, I do like his expression. He's a little bit more calm, chill. Yeah, you can't really see his mouth though. I do wish they kind of outlined his mouth a little more. I mean, you can feel it, but it's still not there. Now, I love this GRC logo going across his hood right off the bat. Because the C kind of like stems off to his thing. I do wish actually, you know what would be cool? If the C kind of did it to one of his, this blue part here. I think it would look really nice, but, because here it does look a little disjointed, but it's fine, I guess. And you can see some of that hexagonal pattern starting to bleed into the front of Jackson. Because his front part is really like the normal Jackson color, but like, when you get to here, it's like, oh wow, it's all gray and with the hexagon pattern, and oh wow, it's like blue. Which is so strange, because he normally has blue as an accent color, but he's mainly been black, so I'm definitely happy that they changed it up a little bit with Storm. And I'm just gonna bring up the normal Jackson. We'll do more comparisons at the end, but I just want to show how this guy looks. Honestly, like, I already like this one way more than the normal Storm. But yeah, like I said, we'll see that for the comparisons. You can turn it on to the side. You can see he does have a trim, a blue trim with black light U tires, which he did not have in his original version. They were just all black. Pretty cool. Now he does have different sponsors that are not the Piston Cup sponsors. We have Petrola, Ravioli, Revide. Petrola, Ravioli, what does it say? Ride, and the Piston Cup champion logo that he had at the end of Chorus 3. So I do like how they're keeping with that statement here, because Storm is so cocky that he has to like put it on, reminding everybody that he did win a Piston Cup, at least a season of it. We have the GRC 20 logo that we saw on the hood. And now I love this little S logo. I've always liked this about Jackson, like the Hurricane S logo, because it is representing the Hurricane, not just the name, the first of his last name, Storm. So it's pretty cool. I love actually the GRC logo placed into the Storm logo itself. It's just really cool, and the blue looks really nice. Like, I gotta say, it looks like an ocean blue. Like, I just love that. It transitions from the black/gray hexagonal pattern to the blue here, which engulfs the sides and the spoiler, the back. It just looks amazing. Wow. We have the gas cap here, which is painted unlike McQueen's. We have his window bars, the GRC logo on the spoiler, which is blue compared to the normal version, which is just black, and you couldn't even read the igniter text because it was black on black. So I love this a lot more. You can see the blue accents on his flares on the side of the spoiler, and on the back it does say Global Races Cup on the back, which is cool. And the 2.0 logo, no rookie stripes. He's no longer a rookie. Nice continuity detail. We have the taillights here. This side is pretty much the same. Yep. We have his exhaust pipes, which I do believe are the same as before. Yep. And here is the base. There's the date stamp there. D32A, so the 32nd week of 2024, the A factory, I believe that's what it says. And he picks up made in Thailand. And so yeah, that was it for the GRC version of Jackson here. I actually quite like this version a lot. I think it's probably my favorite Jackson variant we've gotten since Chorus 3. Because to be fair, a lot of Storm variants, they just feel too similar to each other. But I also feel like kind of improvements over the original. Like, here's the original Jackson Storm, which, I mean, I don't hate, but this guy looks so bland in comparison to this GRC one. Like, honestly, I would not mind next time if he appears to have this paint job on, just without any of the GRC logos. Like, honestly, I just think this would have been a much better paint job, in my opinion, than the regular version we have here. I mean, the regular one kind of had this gray to black transition, kind of similar to how the GRC one has a black to gray to blue. And he's working with like 3 colors of too, so I actually think he pulled it off really well. Pretty cool. I do have some other versions of Jackson, such as this silver version released in 2020, which I do like this one a lot. I actually quite like it. I like how the silver stands out against the black. Yeah, you can actually read the Igniter logos on this one, so that's pretty cool. He has blue wheels, which honestly, I think I don't know. I don't know if blue would have been the best choice. I think I do like these black wheels with the blue trim. I think that would have looked nice, because I think this would have maybe clashed a little bit with the front. Like the blue and the black would have looked fine, but I think the blue with the blacks would look right in my opinion. So Yeah, I'm just talking a lot. I'm sorry, guys, but there's just so much to say about GRC Jackson Storm here. I think he's probably like a top 3 for me. Controversial choice, I know, but like I actually quite like him a lot. I like the black to gray to blue combination. The decals actually look kind of good. And I think it's a vast improvement over the original Jackson Storm, like I mentioned. And I also have the NASCAR one, which, yeah, this guy looks, I'm sorry, this is like really bland in comparison to this guy here. I mean, the silver wheels look good, and I do like the color in Piston Cup Champion logo, but just, he kind of tried the blue as well, but, not vibing with this guy. I'm sorry, he's probably one of my least favorites. Oh, interesting to know that he does have the Piston Cup Champion on the back, but not on the front here. I'm sorry. Let me say that again. Interesting that he has the Piston Cup Champion on the back of the NASCAR one, but it's missing on the GRC one. So that's interesting, you know? And yeah, that about does it for Jackson and the comparisons. And here he is next to McQueen, who I have reviewed, so link in the description below. And also for the other versions of Jackson Storm, if you want to check them aside. Yeah, these two actually look really nice together, I will say. I mean, I guess we could add in Miguel. I mean, I haven't reviewed him yet, but honestly, these guys look really good together. And also, I do have the mini racers of Carlo Veloso and Francesco Bonoli. I got them in that 3-pack with GRC McQueen. I haven't reviewed these yet. I probably won't, but I just wanted to show them all together. Get them all in a shot. Yeah, there we go. They look really good together. Hopefully I can find the diecast version of these soon. And yeah, that about does it for the comparisons and review of GRC Jackson Storm. Probably a top 3 GRC release for me. If you see him in stores, pick him up. I think he's a better improvement over the original version for sure. And he's probably one of the best Storm variants until we get that Glow Racer one. Maybe that will change it, but I think for now, this is my favorite Jackson Storm version. Remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more upcoming content. See you all next time. Until then, this is Joe Quick Tire, signing out.